I know many of us are aware that Yahoo boys can virtually do anything just to make money. But what happened in this very video and the confessions of this Yahoo boy will shock many. This is unlike what you have seen before. In this very video, I'm going to be sharing what a Yahoo boy did to make money. I don't know what the world is gradually turning into. This quest to make money by all means has led many to a lot of things unimaginable. Gone are the days where a Yahoo boy is being told to just bring the father or mother. Gone are the days when a vital organ of a Yahoo boy is being used for the money making. Gone are the days when a Yahoo boy will sacrifice giving birth to children just to enjoy the pleasures of having millions of naira. God are the days where these things are obtainable. In our present day today, Yahoo boys are given very difficult tasks to accomplish before money will be delivered into their hands. Some of these tasks are unimaginable, and one of them is what I'm going to be sharing in this very video. To be a Yahoo Plus boy in our contemporary society is very, very difficult. So you watching this very video and harboring such thoughts, disease from it, I hope the confession of this young guy is going to teach each and every one of us a lesson.
That's my roommate, my former roommate, and a friend of ours. So we went to Uromi in Edo State for money rituals. When we went there, at first the two of them went without me. So when they got there, the man told them to bring the sum of 300,000 naira. That once we're able to get that amount, he's going to perform the rituals for us, and we don't need to kill anybody and nobody's going to die. That's what they told us. So when they went, they came back and they told me the whole thing. I said, okay. The truth is, I've been nursing such an idea in my mind, but I needed someone to make the step, then I'll follow. So we went for it. We started looking for that 300 to 250,000 naira for days, and we were not able to get any. So we went back to the man to complain that, Baba Sio, we find the money, we know they feed the Siam. So he looked at us, he laughed, then he asked us to go back and try our best to make sure we get the money. So we went back. On the 10th of February, that was on Wednesday, which was my birthday, we had the money. I had to use my phone as a collateral to collect the money from someone, that if I'm not able to pay back, he should sell the phone. So we got the money and we went back. The first day, when we got to the place, the man asked us to remove 200,000 naira from the 300,000 naira that we went along with. He brought it out. He asked for the eldest among us. He gave the money to the eldest among us that he should dust the top of the money and the two sides. That after dusting the money, he should pick middle, which the guy did. So it was like that till it got to my turn. So they were picking 12, 13, 17, and when it got to my turn, from the middle I collected 29,000 naira. So he asked us to write our name down.
And that's 29 years. When you get to 29 years, you will go. Go ahead.
So he asked us to write our name down in a piece of paper. I wrote my name, I gave it to him. Then we all gave the money to him back with our names on it. He added it back to the bunch, tied it with a red piece of paper and a black thread. So why he tied it to with a black thread? He spoke to the idol. The idol spoke back to him. We hear the sound, but now in the interpret they give us. So he asked the idol that why is he not seeing anything? The idol said he should change the thread from black to red, which he told us, and he did. So when he changed the thread to red, he asked us to go outside. We went outside with him. He burnt the 200,000 naira before our very own eyes. When he burnt the money, he asked his son to put the money inside, to grind the money to ashes and put it inside and bring it inside the shrine. So the son brought the money. He put the money inside a red piece of cloth, tied it with a red thread, and he gave it to us that every 12 midnight we should wake up with 4 candles, dress, take off our clothes and pray. Then after praying we should sleep. So we noticed that anytime we are praying, something used to fly around the roof, and something will be hitting the ceiling. So we kept on doing it that way. So he asked us to buy ram, a piece of clothes, and Ghana must go each. and he asked us how much we needed. I said, for me, as long as I don't want anybody to be richer than any of us that is here. That is, nobody, like our mates, shouldn't be richer than us, the four of us. That I need more than 150 million. He said that is too small. Then I said, okay, since that is small, I need the kind of money that not my mates or anybody older than me cannot compete with. So he said, okay. So after that day, we went back around 6 to the place. When we got there, he asked us to take off our clothes and tie the red and the white material around our waist and on our head, which we did. So he asked the others to kill the ram, and we helped in holding the ram. He marked us with some blood, with the blood of the ram, placed the blood into buckets of water, asked us to use to bathe. They cut out the tongue of the ram, gave it to us with alligator pepper to eat. So after those things, it was time to get the money. He said he made a mistake, that since we're 4, that we have to take the ashes back home and do the prayer again for 2 more days, which we did. So after the prayer, we went back for the final day to collect the money as instructed. So when we got there, it was time. We went around 5. He said we should wait a bit, that anything he's doing here is spiritual, that you don't just come and go in. So we waited. So some minutes after 5, he called us into the shrine, which we went. So he asked the elders to take the ashes to go before an idol and pray. Then after praying, he should arrange it inside a box. He did that. Then he asked us, the 4 of us, to go before the box and let's just be praying that we should tell the gods to bring the money and stuff like that, which we were doing. So while we were praying, he told his son that if he tells him to open the box, that he should open the box and help us arrange the money inside the Ghana must go until all is filled up. So while we were there, immediately he asked his son to open the box. Something struck the son fell down and went blind instantly. So he asked us to carry the son to the parlor. He did some incantation for the boy just to be there. He called us back into the shrine. When he called us back into the shrine, we were there. Then he spoke to the idol, telling the idol that this kind of thing has never happened before. And truly, the person that introduced us to the man has given us proof of persons that he has done things for, and they are living big in Ekoma and everywhere. So he went to the idol and was telling the idol that this kind of stuff have not happened before, that why is this people different? So the idol spoke to him, then he told us to kneel down. We knelt down. He said, who is the 3rd black person here? I said, it's me. He said I should stand up. I stood up. Then he said, who are your parents and where are they? I said, my parents are pastors and they are in Warri. He said, your parents are pastors and they are in Warri. I said, yes. He said, then he spoke to the idol. The idol told him to ask me, which God did they serve? I said,
hold on now. Alive finish.
I told him that my parents serve the real God. Then he looked at me. Then he asked for another person. He said, there's one of us here that was trying to travel abroad. Why did he not travel and stuff like that? So from there, I knew at that point to ask me, which God did they serve? I said,
hold on now. Alive finish.
I told him that my parents serve the real God. Then he looked at me. Then he asked for another person. He said, there's one of us here that was trying to travel abroad. Why did he not travel and stuff like that? So from there, at that point I knew that everything has scattered. So he asked when he saw that he could not fulfill the ritual anymore, he asked for human heart, that we should get human heart. Then I asked him, I said, Baba, you told us that we are not going to kill anybody. How come human heart? He said we should get human heart, if not we are going to die so time. Yeah, then he asked us to go. We left. While we were going, we started seeing some signs of death. Stones started falling in form of rain. Sand, everything, tipper, just trying to take our life to make sure we don't go back to Ekoma. So, even to the extent that the bike man was like, which kind of rain be this one? I know if he carry on again, no. He dropped us and paid another bike to take us to our destination. He said he has not seen that type of rain before. So when we got home, we were unable to rain before. So when we got home, we were unable to sleep. Sleepless nights, we were unable to eat and stuff like that. So while we were crying and regretting our actions, my friends asked me, said, which church we go, if we go, may they pray for us. I told them that, see, on the norms, no church in Ekpoma is like this church. That the churches here celebrate fraud. And according to what the priest said, because we're trying to ask him questions to make sure that we don't go astray, he said we can take the money to any church and spray that nobody will ask us any question. We're asking him, how do we renew the sacrifice? He said, during our birthdays, we should kill cow and invite a lot of people to come and eat. Pay the money, lavish the money, and we should not be greedy with it. Then while he was talking about the church,
all those money they are spraying on the road everywhere is to renew their life. Go ahead.
So while we were talking about the church, I told them, I said, we feel do that one for you, but we know if it one for my church for Worry, which is free indeed. I said because one, they don't accommodate fraudsters, not to talk of ritualists. So we had plans that if this money come, we'll go to Lagos, buy a house, just live big there and to Worry. So after that rain and everything, we were unable to sleep. So I told my friends that, see, I don't have any transport on me because we've used our last money to do this nonsense that we got ourselves involved with. That we should go back to Worry. So I called my mom called me already. She has been calling frequently. Seems like she has the sign or something like that. But I kept on telling them that I'm in school, I'm writing exam, either in school, exam hall, I'm at home. Sent me transport fare to come home. When she sent me transport fare to come home, I came home, I dropped my bag in the parlor and I excused her from the parlor to the room. I was trying to relate what then I discovered that I was not able to say anything. So I called the brother to come, which is Brother Lucky. He came, and when I was trying to interpret everything to him, I was given a slap my left ear by an unknown person. But
Given slap by unknown person. Okay, go ahead. Why did they give you the slap?
Because I was trying to expose the secrets to him. So at that point, I told him that, see, I will not be able to say anything anymore here. That the only person I want to see right now is Pastor John Mark Igosotu. So while they were there, I noticed that they were manipulating them to delay. And the more they delay, the more I'm dying. And beside that, while we were coming from Ekpoma, the bus that we were supposed to enter, I told my friends that, you guys should go, I'm coming, let me withdraw my transport fare. That very bus, when I got there, the bus got filled up by Valentine gifts and stuff like that. So we had to enter another one. On getting to Benin, we discovered that bus had an accident. And an unknown number called me and was asking me what's my location. I was like, I'm in school, who is this person?
They want to know whether he died in that bus, himself and his friend.
So they asked of my friends. I said, my friends are here. He said, no, your friends are looking for you. I said, no, my friends are here. I had to give my friend the phone to talk to the man. He said, oh, Ghana, maybe Prosper. Are they here? Who they find? So he ended the call. When we got to Worry, after the slap and everything, we came to see that the Jomak. Then he allowed me into his office. Then I narrated everything for him. Then he prayed for me. Then I discovered that after the prayer that Sunday, I was able to sleep. Unlike these past weeks, I was not able to sleep.